January 22nd, Dan Udy, A1 Carpet Care, changing lives one carpet at a time. And thank you guys so much for tuning in and watching. This is daily vlog episode number 24, I think. I could be wrong. We got an amazing show lined up today. Not only are you going to get to see one job, you're going to get to see two. The first of which I started before the sun came up. That's right. And it's a stretch job with a reseam and a hallway, living room and family room. I shot the living room stretch and the hallway with the little reseam, and then you're going to get to see another cleaning for a repeat client in a gated community. An amazing show, guys. Not going to want to miss a beat. Wait till the end and you see what came out of the carpet. OMG. Thanks again for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel and mash that thumbs up. Give me a comment below. Let me know your favorite part, and I hope everybody has a great day. Alrighty, first job of the day, and I tackled this one solo, showing you guys, kind of walking you through right now, just hoping you can see that big wrinkle. The lighting was a little off, but huge wrinkle right there in the living room. And this is the living room and hallway. This hallway goes down to 3 bedrooms. There's another huge wrinkle right there in the hallway. And the bedrooms are different kind of carpet. They're nylon. This hallway, family room, and living room were replaced with a little bit darker color polyester carpet, which I'm really not a fan of. It crushes really easily, but you can see a couple other wrinkles there closer to the front door. And you notice that first thing I did was plug in the seaming iron, and just because it takes a while to warm up all the way, and I'm going to have to be cutting the seam between the hallway there and the living room in order to stretch both of those into that point and then reseam that together. So now I'm just putting together the power stretcher, opened up the closet down at the end of the hallway, and now I'm disengaging all the carpet off of the tackless all the way down to, again, that point transition where it meets the living room. Also got out my razor blade, my my stair tool. I didn't get my seam roller yet. I just took my stair tool and I pulled up the transition going into the bathroom in order to be able to, now I'm pulling up the carpet in that little AC closet, and basically that seam just came right up. I thought I was going to have to cut it. I did have to cut a little bit of it, but most of it was just a really sorry seam, and actually the quality of the carpet matched the seam job as well. It was just really poor quality carpet. We've done a lot of this polyester. It's a really low grade, perfect for a property like this, because this is just a rental property. I'm working right now for a property management company, so they manage a bunch of these, probably a military family that bought it and just wasn't able to sell it for what they wanted to, so they ended up renting out the home. But again, now I'm just stretching up into that point. So the hallway is tight right now. I went down both sides with the knee kicker and pulled all that excess carpet into that point there, and now I'm just putting a new blade on my razor, and that makes a huge difference when you trim it up. So now I'm going to just disengage from the doorway there all the way down the wall. Actually, first I'm trying to just tighten it up, and when you use a knee kicker like that, it makes it easier to disengage it off of the tackless, which I'm doing now. So once I got it disengaged off the tackless, I'm trimming just about a 1/4 inch, not very much, just a little tiny bit of that carpet. And I'm going to do the same thing on the other side, and now you can see I'm using the knee kicker and the stair tool to tighten up that whole section there. And because it's polyester and those fibers get crushed really easily, and they don't really, even though it's tight, basically is what I'm trying to say, you're still going to see that wrinkle in the face yarn because it was like that for so long. So even though I did a really good job tightening that up, you can obviously still see a little bit of that. A good way to fix that would be to go in and do the cleaning with hot water extraction. Again, I'm doing the same thing on this wall over to the right hand side here. But for some reason they didn't opt to have us clean it, even though it's in desperate need of cleaning. So all they wanted us to do was go ahead and stretch this room, the family room, and the hallway. So I'm just doing a quick video to show you guys stretching the living room. So now that I've got both the hallway and the living room pulled tight into that one transition, now you can see I'm taking a piece of seaming tape and kind of stretching it across to get a good idea of the length, and then I cut that, and now I'm going to go ahead and trim up that transition to ensure that it butts up really even. And it was actually a pretty good bit, probably about 1 inch of carpet that we were able to remove because of the huge wrinkle in the living room and the hallway. Pulling both of those tight, we were able to free up quite a bit of carpet there. So a lot of prep work I do in trying to butt that seam up well with the other one, just because when I get done doing a seam, that makes a big difference the better I do prepping the seam. But once I get that all done, I grab the seaming iron there and line the tape up nice and even on both sides, and go ahead and start heating that up and allowing that seaming iron to melt the glue, basically real similar to like hot glue. And then as soon as I get the iron moved over, you can see, I don't know, I'm going really fast, I've sped this up twice, but you can see me take the seam roller there and just roll that, and what that does is basically pulls the glue from the seaming tape up into the primary backing of the carpet. So again, turned out really good, got all those wrinkles out, and I was only there for about 20 minutes. So not bad for 270 bucks. Now we're at the next job, and this is Espen, and he's vacuuming. Normally we don't start working with shoe covers on, but for some reason Espen had some dirt or mud or something on his shoes, so we had him put those shoe covers on. But he's vacuuming that rug with a workhorse vacuum, just a commercial vacuum, to remove all the dry soil. It's the first step in our cleaning process. Then we're going to be cleaning all of this tile. And this is a porcelain tile. It's got little divots in it, so it actually cleans up really well, as you'll see here. The lighting was a little off, so it's not one of those dramatic changes, but as soon as we got the vacuuming done, you can see Espen in the background putting up the sealador, and Lyndon went ahead and pre-sprayed this rug here. And I keep saying rug, but actually what this is a piece of carpet that somebody has actually taken seaming tape and binded the sides, and they've basically made a rug out of carpet. So I feel a whole lot less guilty doing an on-site area rug cleaning, because this is actually carpet that got turned into an area rug. And so we use a pump-up sprayer, which is what Espen is using right now, and we use that to apply the solution onto the tile and grout. And of course the next step is the counter rotating brush machine, or agitation step, and Lyndon was doing that while Espen went ahead and finished out spraying down the rest of the tile. And so as soon as he got done agitating the area rug, or piece of carpet that got turned into an area rug, he went ahead and used that same counter rotating brush machine to agitate the solution into the tile and grout as well. So this client here is a repeat client we've worked for many times. Normally we just do 2 rooms of carpet cleaning for them, but the last time we cleaned for them about 6 months ago, I mentioned that we would really enjoy doing the tile and grout. So she asked for a price quote on that while I was there, and sure enough, this time she went ahead and booked that as well. So we went ahead and cleaned all this and sealed it. Turned out really good, because like I said, this kind of tile has little divots in it, and the soil got down in there. And anyway, regardless, it turned out really good. She was amazed at how much cleaner it looked when we got done. So once we agitated that, we went ahead and used the spinner, which is this attachment here, turned the pressure up to about 900 psi, and this is hooked up to the CDS, which is a truck mount, direct drive truck mount machine. This model is a 4.8 with salsa, which is just an increased amount of heat for the hot water extraction, so it gets up over 200 degrees even at 900 psi. So really a very effective way to rinse and clean the hard surface here, and Lyndon is doing that while Espen is kind of holding and helping with the hoses, and also he's coming in with a towel to kind of dry it, because as soon as we get done cleaning this, we dry it, and then went ahead and put down a sealant as well on all the grout lines to pretty much just maintain it looking really good for longer. So this is in a gated community, really nice neighborhood. And this is actually the second job that we have in this same area today. So it's pretty cool, because when we got done doing the job, our client was of course very pleased, and she said, you know, Dan, I tell everybody to call you. And I said, you know, I'm very aware of that, and I really appreciate all your referrals. And she does. She sends a lot of referrals our way, but so does every other client that we have in this particular neighborhood. And we have hundreds of clients out here now, and it's been a really good place and area for us to work. We find that most of these areas are very close-knit communities, and they tend to talk, good or bad, they will talk about you. So we've had really good luck with them talking good about us, just simply by showing up, doing a decent job for a decent price, and trying to remain polite and professional when we're inside of the home. We did have one minor hiccup at the very beginning of this job. It was kind of good that I came along to help film. Really, that's the only reason I showed up was to just take video and boss them around. But the shutoff valve to the solution line was actually leaking a little bit, and I happen to have an extra one in my van, so I swapped that out and was able to fix that. Sometimes when you're just doing carpet cleaning all day and you don't get a tile and grout job for a while, and then you turn that pressure all the way up because you get a tile and grout job, that's when oftentimes we'll find that we've got a leaky shutoff valve or something. But Espen went ahead and cleaned this piece of carpet that got turned into a rug with the, let's see, this is just a Dang Pro wand, blue and green custom wand, 4-jet titanium swivel, really kind of a pretty showpiece. And then while he was actually doing that, I just showed you Lyndon was in there sealing all the grout. So it's kind of a neat thing when you work in teams, is you're able to usually get jobs done. And this was a pretty good sized job because of the tile, grout, sealant, and this pretty large piece of carpet. About a $215 job, I believe, but we were able to knock it out in less than an hour. Again, I was really only there to film and be a pain, and so just those two were able to knock out this whole job in less than an hour, which is pretty awesome. I didn't show you beforehand, but if you notice the couch and the chair off to the side there, those were actually on the rug before we started, and our client made it very clear that she would prefer us move those. This is one of the many customers that she doesn't ask a price anymore. She just waits till the end of the job and asks us what she owes us. But of course, for clients like that, we will move anything, but anything they want, basically, other than a pool table or a piano. But we definitely moved the couch and the chair off, and then when we got done, you'll see us in very fast motion go ahead and put those couches and chairs back. For the chair, because it was a ring, we went ahead and put little blocks to pop that up. The couch was actually on plastic legs, and it was a really lightweight couch, so we didn't actually put any blocks to pick that up off of the fiber there. But it was a sectional, and this is a sectional that obviously connects together, and so Espen and Lyndon were basically having fun trying to figure out how exactly those go together, and it's not easy. It's not always an easy feat, but you can notice both of them are actually still working in their jackets from start to finish. That's how cold it was. Very unique situation. My jacket comes off usually as soon as I walk in the door, but these young fit gentlemen, for some reason or another, were able to make their way through the entire job with their jackets on. So then of course we groomed out the carpet, and that was the end of that job. So it turned out really good, like I said, and she was very pleased. Once again, thank you guys so much for watching this. I really appreciate you taking the time and supporting our channel. If you could, mash that like button and leave a comment below of your favorite part of this short video. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell so you get notified every time we put out a new vlog.